Alright, Sunday. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Yeah, so, I ended the last stream mid-air, as I want to take a photo of this thing. I even pranked myself. Actually caught off guard. So basically, like I said earlier, the plan for this stream is just to like run around doing side content. In particular, I want to find outfits. And the best way to do that is to probably find like traveling fashionistas, as I discovered not very long ago. So I guess I'll just kind of hang out around Lookout Point. It's probably a good place to start. I'm a little flustered. I don't really have a concrete goal in mind. Beyond just not finishing the game, because I don't want to do that. I'm not ready to be done. Oh, you know what could be fun? There's like a great big maze underneath Lookout Point. I can perhaps explore in here for a little bit. Well, I don't actually know if it's a maze, but I do know that my good friend Mescalver informed me that when he explored this place, it took him hours. Also, I anticipate Reiju being annoying, so I'm just gonna turn her off. Oh, you bitch. Well, I was going to leave you alone, but now I'm not gonna. Why'd you chew on that? You know what? I wonder if likes only drop shields, because that would make sense, because like traditionally what they do is they steal your shield. That would actually make a lot of sense now that I think about it. And I guess the tier of shield that it drops is just contingent on how far into the game you are. What is the purpose of this little alcove? Why is it sealed off? Is there something above it? Bombs, I can be trusted with these. This looks interesting. Get bullied, nerds. Unova, why are you all the way over there? Decayed weapon. It's better than nothing, I guess. Very nice. Those were an item that you just buy from a store in the first game.
Yep.
I am always happy to get my hands on more fashion items. Oh, hearty truffle. I really like hearty foods. It's been what, 40 streams? Day 40 of complaining that the Durian Plateau is not a thing in this game. Final Eclipse, always a delight to have you here. Yeah, I'm currently in an underground catacomb. Not far enough underground to be the depths. So it's basically a giant cave. I'll go with the shenanigans. Pretty good, I'd say, overall. Let me put something on this to increase its bonking capability. Because it's a decayed weapon, I don't really want to use it for fighting. But I'll happily put a rock on it and use it as a hammer. So how has your day been? I hope it's been good. good so far. That's good. I hope the trend continues. That is a style goblin. Oh well, killing it'll probably be fun. Oh, I just had a thought. What if one of the new jobs for, Dawntrail was Necromancer, and, like, the limit break was you summoned a giant skeleton to, like, punch your foes? That'd be cool. Yes, I'm coping. Deal with it. I just really like necromancers. Necromancy is fun. Yes, it is. And it's like everybody's just like, oh, but it's evil magic. I'm just like, no, it's recycling. You're just throwing that thing out. I want to make use of it. Oh, you know what? This is a fight. I should bring the other sages back out. I'm reminded of one of my favorite D&D memes, which is, it's basically set up like a party getting together with like a motivation, and the fighter is just like, you kind of get spawners, you can break them with Silk Touch. That's good. Reminds me of one of my favorite memes, which is, like, a fighter joins the party and he's just like, I'm going to avenge my brother. I've taken up the sword to avenge my brother. And the dwarf is like, I lend you my axe, and the elf is like, I lend you my bow, and the necromancer is like, and I lend you your brother. It's so good. Dark. Yeah, it's a little dark humor. I'm not sure if there was any purpose to this area beyond just being a style goblin. I'm doing a cave. Yeah, at least for now. I might get bored. Immediately leaves cave. Looks like maybe there was another cave above this cave. I had to check. Also, I just want to complain about something really fast. The apartment that I live in, due to financial constraints... Hello, why didn't that break? Weird, but okay. The apartment that I live in, due to financial constraints, is, among other things, cockroach infested. And right before stream started, I saw a cockroach, and then it like scurried off into a gap before I could kill it, and now I know that it's in here somewhere. Yeah, I'm kind of paranoid. If you've never had a cockroach like skitter up your leg, please do not seek out the experience. I feel like that was spiders, no thank you. There we go. I was afraid they might have just been blast resistant. Hard to tell if those are gray rocks. Yeah, I could tell that they were differently colored, I just didn't realize that they were like blast resistant. Okay, so earlier I hypothesized that maybe likes just exclusively drop shields. I guess that's not the case. More soldier gear. More soldier gear, very nice. I always like more armor. They just hate you, that's all. They're not the only ones. Likes look like something. Likes pretty much... Ow, Bong! Likes look like likes, they don't really look like anything else. They're a very unique and distinct kind of existence. Thank you for petting me. Also, welcome back, Ava. Always nice to have somebody, not immediately turn around and leave after the first stream. It's like, oh, ew. That's what she's like? This is where I came from. But I'm adorable. No, I'm not. I want to be adorable. The hammer quits only when it needs to. Oh, you know what? I'm probably above this thing. Because like I'm seeing gloom in the air and it's not a blood moon. So that must mean that there's a portal to the depths here. But actually though, it makes me really happy that you're calling me adorable. I am really self-conscious about a lot of things. But adorable is kind of what I want to be. It's how I want to be perceived. Lots of Zonite on the walls here. Was there a purpose to this? Does this take me somewhere I couldn't otherwise get to? Not particularly. Okay. Kind of makes me wonder why it was blocked off. There wasn't really much in there to block off. Oh well, not everything needs a reason to exist. Oh, those are luminous stones, not sonite. Truffles, you say? I don't know enough about truffles to say whether or not they have a reason to exist. Oh shoot, you should go make dinner. I have some leftover chicken nuggets if you want them. I accidentally made too many and I couldn't eat them all. No such thing as too many. Well, see, the difference between you and I is that you're like twice my size. I can't eat as much as you can. Leftovers. That is an option. Knight's Halberd. It's funny that you can find a fused weapon in a chest, but it's kind of shit. I don't want it. This is where I came in from? Okay. Basically at this point I'm looking for an entrance to the depths, which is probably going to be like here. Because that seems like the most interesting thing that could come out of this. Beyond finding more Hyrule Castle chambers and getting armor. Do I want to know if there is one? Sure. It's like, I am seeing gloom in this cave. And it's not a blood moon, so that means that there has to be a portal to the depths nearby. Like, that's it right there. That means that there's a portal to the depths nearby. No, you say, and if there is, you missed it. Gotcha. I'm pretty sure there has to be, because like I say, I'm seeing gloom. This is Hyrule Castle. Yes. Like I say though, my main, thing is that Hyrule Castle is the source of all gloom, as said in the intro. Fair point. Very fair point. I like how this place keeps giving me bomb flowers, like it's encouraging my habits. Hi, I'm Ariel. I like throwing explosives. You stockpiled bomb flowers here. Alright, full soldier's armor, excellent. So like way back when I started streaming this game, I mentioned one of my favorite glamours from the first game. which is literally just soldier's armor, soldier's greaves, and Hylian hood. It's simple, but it looks really good. You don't recall whether soldier armor was the main reward. Yep, I'm gonna believe it. There he is, John Dark Souls. I mean, Dark Souls is a fun game. Two out of 10, you say. Fair take. I don't agree with it, but it's fair. You're allowed to not like things that I like. Or are you? The stream will end and you'll discover that like I blocked you on Discord without any notice. No, I wouldn't do that to you. Hi, the sword came back. When did that happen? Let's find something nice to put on it. Actually, I'm just gonna use it for mining, so I'll just put a rock on the Master Sword for now. Remember, Zelda sacrificed herself for this. Is this where I came from? I think it is. Was there anything else? Yes, there was. Blade of Evil's Bane, bathed in light for thousands of years. I'm gonna put a rock on it. Well, it's like Link heard the legend of like the sword and the stone and how it was like, you know, a legendary weapon. And he's just like, I can do that. He very much only listened to half the story then. Yeah, Link probably did that and then like ran off. I get the impression that Link is very cavalier about a lot of things. Also, it's probably a good thing that like... Also, I'm gonna drop some big spoilers of the story here, so even though I put the warning in the title, please be able to be a warning. It's a good thing that Zelda and not Link went back in time and held Sonia and Rauru. Because, like, if it was Link, he would have eaten that secret stone day one. Like, no question about it. He would have done it purely out of curiosity. He would have been like, what does this taste like? Yeah, ooh, shiny, exactly. Isn't this backtracking? Yeah, I don't think there's any more forward. Oh, there is? Okay. I just didn't want to swim. It's slow. I don't like going slow. So do you mean like forward this way, or forward like elsewhere in this like underground chasm? Towards the castle. Gotcha. water is tickling my nose. I hate it when it does that. It's like, it's the strands of hair that are like long enough to tickle my nose, but too short to pull back. You'd think I'm technically safe to give up. I got the main rewards, but there is a proper exit. Gotcha. I will keep looking for that then. Oh, hey, the vines grew back. Interesting. All that bomb practice has made me entirely too good at throwing those. Nothing over here. Shoot. Alright. Oh, maybe it's up here. With like these roots. Actually, I wonder what these roots are connected to, because like, they seem an awful lot like Deku roots, but the Deku tree is nowhere near here. Yeah, up. We can do up. This works, you say? What, but you have done it differently? Hello there. Deep beneath this land, our mighty first ruler imprisoned the Demon King. To ensure the king's magic would hold, we erected a castle here to protect the sacred site. Without the castle in place, the site might be disturbed, allowing the Demon King's hatred and rage to be revived. The preservation of this castle is therefore tied to the prosperity of the kingdom. May it watch over an eternal peace. Yeah, that didn't work out, did it? Technically it will. Fair point. Once I go fight Ganondorf. Yeah, you're not wrong. Tulin just does not take days off. Yep, you have been saying since I got him, best boy. No, I'm in total agreement. I am in complete and total agreement. Smart enough to understand what's going on with the story. OP fighter, OP ability, best boy. I mean, I'm sure Sidon would understand if you explained it to him. Like, I don't think any of the sages are like outright stupid. Yes, but Sidon's ability sucks and he never attacks. You're not wrong. At least he's pretty. Is this something that I could open with Ultra Hand? Yes, it is. Okay. I just don't want to end up going somewhere I can't get back from. Sucks is not a valid highlight name. Why do you say that? Yeah, welcome to Inside the Castle. Yes. Because you tried to name one Sidon Sucks. Oh, you mean like... stream highlights. Gotcha. Sidon is there for emotional support. Fun fact, in the first game, this army was where you came to speedrun powerful equipment at the start of a new run. The emotion of stealing him from his wife. I didn't steal him, we're sharing. You say that every time that you don't believe me. Well, we are. It's like she's got Sidon and I've got Sidon. And we're both happy. Okay, I'm gonna go back down now because I think there's a little bit more underground that I need to explore. I am not in the right place to do that. Yeah, no, that's the complete opposite. The circular stairway was the end. So there, like, wasn't anything farther up the stairs? At that point you're exploring the castle as a whole. Gotcha. Alright, well, that was something that was sitting in the back of my mind for a little while, and I guess now I've done it. So that's nice. Yep. I also want to drop off some pictures. Yes, and I got the gear I wanted. That's very good. I like looking good. I might actually go diet. Dragon, very nice. what we now know about dragons, I'm still really curious about where the other three came from. We know where Light came from, but we don't know where the other three came from.
Oh. Ah.
Alright.
Hmm. Oh. Hmm. Oh.
Another fascinating entry. If my translation is correct, the Zelda described here is Sonia's distant relative. According to this, she arrived in Hyrule unexpectedly for another kingdom. It seems she was a beautiful princess. Her strange clothing perplexed the people of Hyrule, and many were suspicious of her at first. Yeah, maybe Breath of the Wild 3. But this Zelda had such an undeniable air of nobility that those who doubted she was of royal birth were soon silenced. What a tale, it's so fascinating. The level of detail on individual people is virtually unheard of in texts from so long ago. I feel extremely blessed to be researching ancient Hyrulean in such times. Note, too, how clearly this conveys the writer's feelings regarding Zelda. Once it was clear Zelda would be staying, she applied to be Chamberlain to the princess. That suggests real admiration. Very good. Have $100. The thought of such incredible historical artifacts falling down all over Hyrule is exciting. There are 8 left to find. Here, have another.
Hmm. Oh.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh.
How curious. Here we learn something about the fashion trends of the era. The story's catalyst is there Zelda telling a tailor about the mushroom-patterned outfits becoming popular in her homeland. Intrigued, the tailor fashioned some clothing in that vein, and it caught on in ancient Hyrule. You know, see from Hateno Village? Imagine the look on her face if she were to find out. They say that trends go in cycles, but I didn't expect mushroom patterns to have been in fashion so long ago. One last thing about the Chamberlain. Her interest in fashion shows there was more to her than devoted service. She was just like anyone else in the kingdom. Very good. I thank you, not just with words, but with this as well. I do like it when people thank me with money.
Oh. Ah. Oh.
Okay, how many are left? 7 left to find. You don't remember if there's a reward beyond money. You came all for the money. I mean, money is honestly a fine reward. I'm just doing it so I can say it's done. There's one there. Yeah, it's really good money. Most other stuff you can do only gives you like 20, maybe 50 money. This gives you 100 a pop. Oh, I've actually already used up all 6 tags. Alright, I'll do more scouting after, picking up at least one. Because there's 7 left and there's 6 tags, or pins rather. So I'll do one, free up that pin, and then I'll find the last one, and then I'll go do them all in one big circuit. Oh, is that like a consistent thing? Or like these Are like these pond islands something that I can like consistently water jump off of? Not like it. Not like it really matters that much. It wouldn't take me that high, but you believe so? That's good. I'll keep that in mind moving forward. It still amuses me greatly that the Phantom Ganon outfit is for stealth and not for something like attack up. You mean Phantom? I guess. Phantom Ganon was always kind of about the subterfuge, but like... not in that way, I guess, is the way I'd put it. Oh, did I scare that fairy off? I think I scared that fairy off. Yeah, I scared that fairy off. Oopsie. Half the annoyance of every Phantom boss is them hiding in some room. Sprint button cancel stealth. Yep, no, I totally believe that. There may have been a proper way to do that, but I didn't see it. You think this one outright requires a flying machine? Alright, good to know I did it right. Take another photo just to be safe. And that frees up 2 pins, actually. Where'd the second pin come from? Whatever. Okay, so that was 1, then... No, wait, I didn't have 2 pins. What? Why can I move the purple pin and the blue pin here, but not anywhere else? Did I find a glitch? Maybe I did. Weird. It's like... Not that. It's like there should be 2 pins available, it says in the bottom right, 2 out of 6. But I can't put them places. You don't see purple and green in sky. Green's here. Purple is nowhere. Must be because layers. Maybe? It was blue, not green. Oh, you know what it is? The pin needs to be able to land on something. That's what it is. Yeah, I'm trying to, because like, the pin is like an object in the world. It has to like originate from something. That's what it is. Here's one. Yeah, no glitch, just a game mechanic that isn't explicitly clarified. I was really confused for a second. And here's the last one. Okay, we know where they all are now. We can just go around collecting them all, I guess. The one in the middle isn't one. That's currently in the water of Lookout Landing. Gotcha. I'll look for another one then. Are you sure it's not? Oh wait, here it is. That did not take long. No wait, that's the one I just came from. I just haven't put the pin on it yet because I haven't turned it in. Yeah. Is this it? No, it's not. Maybe it is this one because it like isn't marked. Nope. Around the woods, you say? Yeah, I got this one up here. That one I've done already. None of those fit the bill. Oh, here it is. My nose itches. Don't get me wrong, I love having long hair, but sometimes it's annoying. Pushback. I was saying earlier, it's long enough to tickle my nose, but short enough that I can't actually push it back. It gives me Phantom Thief outfits when you do. I don't get it. I don't get a lot of things. I just try to be a good person. It's literally what Sumire did. Oh, I get you. Phantom Thief outfit. I thought you meant like Phantom Ganon. That's a Persona 5 reference. Phantom Thief, because you said thief. Yeah, but like I was thinking Zelda, so I saw Phantom, Especially after like especially after like we brought up and discussed Phantom Ganon earlier. That's kind of where my mind was at. Okay, I could build a flying machine, but usually on those circular islands with like the flux constructs, there's stuff to make one, so I can save myself the materials. Yeah, there's a bunch of fans here and everything. All that setup didn't add up to much, did it? Tulin. Tulin just does not give up. Ah, what a guy. Yeah, that didn't take me very high. I'm down here so I can fight you. Look, Ma, I'm the Dragoon. Evil Eye Dragoon. Why do you say Evil Eye? Fierce Deity. I guess? Also, side thing, but like, I really enjoy the Chuny aspects of the Fierce Deity, where it's just like, are you sure you want to use this power? It's an evil comparable to Majora. Are you sure that you're willing to unleash this upon the world? It's just like, yeah. That sounds like a good idea. Let's do it. Evil! Oh, I'm accidentally putting these on upside down. That would have been embarrassing. Unova has chosen a somewhat unique anchor point. Yeah. He got confused. He got confused. These things happen. I was about to say, you know what's just floating now? Like, he was doing pretty good until he remembered that he was supposed to fall. It's like he could do it because he didn't realize he wasn't supposed to be able to. Yeah, he forgot to fall, exactly. It's like in the Phantom Toll booth, he could do it because he didn't realize it was impossible. He's a 40k orc. It's like, yeah, I got on the flying machine so I can fly. It's like, as long as he doesn't realize, we can just kind of like let him do his thing. For those who might not be familiar, orcs in Warhammer 40k are all a tiny little bit psychic. Individually, they don't really have any particular power as a result of this. There are a few exceptions, but like the average orc, although it is psychic, it doesn't really have any real power. The real consequence of this is that if you convince enough orcs that something is true, for them, it functionally becomes true. So like, for example, if an orc is driving a car, and the car is painted red, the car will go faster, because orcs think that red things go faster than things that aren't red. It's a really endearing part of the setting. Like, I feel like a lot of people really don't, like, get 40k. A lot of people think of 40k as just like this super grim, dark, hopeless, unhappy setting. The thing that really, like, makes it click and makes it enjoyable is when you realize that it's actually a comedy. Like, you're not supposed to take any of this seriously. Yeah, everybody's the villain. There are some unambiguously good characters, but for the most part, everybody's kind of a jackass, yeah. Most of the unambiguously good characters are dead. But, like, yeah, it's like most of the people that, like, nasty things happen to are assholes. We laugh when bad things happen to bad people. Like, don't get me wrong, there's plenty of horror and stuff, but, like, on the whole, you're not supposed to take the setting seriously. you're hearing a weird popping, I'm cracking my knuckles. Fox Pop. It's gotten a little cooler recently, but I'm not quite to Fox Pop levels of frozen. Which is a shame, I'm an Arctic Fox. I'm not comfortable unless it's like cool. Especially at like 7:30. It should be cold by now. Like, why is it still hot? Stop it. I can't actually see the thing I'm going for. I hope it's beneath me. I went in the complete wrong direction is what I did. I aimed at the wrong one. No wonder I couldn't see it. 10 out of 10 aim. We're 40 streams in and you're just now realizing that I'm really bad at aiming things. Like, give me an FPS and I will terrify you with headshots, but like... anything that requires, like, a map to target, consider finding somebody else. Hitting gun, not person. Yeah, pretty much. And then there's this one. And I'm not sure if using this would be better or if using this would be better. I see this thing nearby. Maybe I'm supposed to make that trip? I'll start with the tower and see where that takes me. Oh yeah, that gave me tons of clearance. And Tulin just continues to unambiguously be the best sage. Oh right, I said I was going to get every treasure chest from every shrine after unlocking them all, didn't I? Let's get started on that. Yes, loot. I like loot. Oh hey, loot. From the sky. Is this one gonna land in the depths? That'd be kinda cool if it did. Yeah, it is. That is really cool. Oh, also, there's gotta be like at least one more Bargainer statue. Kick the card? I can do that. Yeah, that's another thing. There's gotta be like at least one more Bargainer statue, because if memory serves, their inventory like has a gap in it somewhere. It's like, what was it? There was like one thing that was like conspicuously missing. What was that again? There was like an armor set that only had like 2 pieces. Hands of the Depths. Yes, that's probably correct, thank you. So there's gotta be like at least one bargainer that, since my entire depths are lit up, it has to be somewhere on the map, and I just need to find it. Oh, also, like, all the Colosseums I need to do in the depths. Yeah, like this one. I don't know if I actually finished that one. I should have put a mark on it if I did. That's like a Gliok Den if memory serves. Could always buy it. What do you mean buy? Oh, like, get a hint? Is that an option? Fox for Gore. Yes, yes I did. I mean, I feel like I should be able to find it on my own. Then again, this is like the 5th time I've tried to find it and completely failed, so... maybe I should just... if it's the one that you're thinking of, I won't. Alright, okay, what I'll do. I will buy that hint, I'll find the statue. I'll go turn in all of those tablets. And then I'll start doing chest shrines. Mongoose, welcome. Also, thank you for the follow the other day. Now that we're together, I can thank you properly. Also, this is probably the first time that you've heard me speak, so it might entertain you to know that I've got a darker voice than Wesk does. Yeah, I deserved that one. That was a cheap shot. I'm sorry, I just had to take it. Also, I didn't need to take that, cannon. It doesn't surprise you that Wesk has the lighter voice. The cannon was payment for shooting at you. Brother in location. Tell me where he is. Oh, right there. Okay. How did I miss that? Or is that one that I already had? As you said, I was never going to find it. Why was I never going to find it? I'll see. Gotcha. Oh, this one's like really close to the ground. But like, it still looks like a bargainer on the map, so I should have been able to see it. You who stand before me, make an offering. Deformed enough to be hard to tell. Yeah, they made the Hood of the Depths. Okay, now I got the whole thing. Alright, got that out of the way. We're just on a roll. Joking aside, I'm really self-conscious about my voice. It's nice that people have been nice to me, though. I've been bullied in the past quite a lot.
Oh. Oh. Ah.
Yeah, Bunk. I gotta be nice to myself.
Oh. Oh.
It says King Rauru and his older sister sang and danced together while King Sonia looked on. Very interesting. We think of royalty as austere and reserved, but these nobles have used themselves with song and dance. What a vivid recounting of a scene never before related in any history book.
Ah.
The descriptions of their personalities and expressions make the ancient past feel alive again. Well done, Chamberlain, leaving behind the account for us. Oh, the Chamberlain that they've been talking about was Zelda. Positively beside myself to think of how this story from the ancient past preserved so long to reach us today. Have money. I like money.
Ah. Ah. Oh. Oh.
Very enlightening story. King Rauru would vacate his official business from time to time in order to go out hunting. Had the impression that he was a stricter, more serious king, but I guess he had a lighter side as well. However, Queen Sonia was always a step ahead. She would put a stop to King Raru's hunts and bring him back. In some circumstances, you might expect this to have been a point of tension at their court. But the tone here is much more playful than that. The royals were more relatable than one might assume. Or so it seems. Fascinating. We rarely get a glimpse of the down-to-earth side of royalty in this way. It's an important find, to be sure. Very good, and as promised, I have a reward for you.
Ah. Oh. Oh.
I'll walk you through this one. The subject here is the actions King Rauru and Queen Sonia undertook not long after Hyrule's founding. With the kingdom established, they were worried for their people, so they set out to eradicate the monsters troubling them. They created structures called Shrines of Light to seal the monsters away so that they could never be revived. There's more here about light, and time too. The sense I get is that the two of them may have had supernatural powers. Although as part of ancient history, it's a feat that those of us living today should still be grateful for. Truly an important discovery. Have some money.
Ah. Ah. Oh. Oh.
The variety of tales on these stone tablets continues to fascinate me. Zelda apparently visited Mineru often to assist her with her research. I have no idea what kind of thing this construct that allowed people to ride on it was, but Zelda wrote it so well that our author, the Chamberlain, was again impressed by her skill at everything she tried. Okay, maybe Zelda isn't the author of all these. That's the long and short of it there. I have one if you want to look, exactly. But more than the narrative, what strikes me is the back and forth between the Chamberlain and Zelda. The Chamberlain tried to warn Zelda of the danger, but Zelda pushed past her and wrote the construct anyway. It's short but so evocative of both the level of technology found in this era and the character of their visitor Zelda.
Oh.
The treasure found in these stone tablets is the pearls of wisdom and nuggets of personality contained within. Very good, I thank you, not just with words but with this as well.
Ah. Oh. Oh.
This one is an ancient ghost story. My understanding of ancient Hyrulean isn't perfect, but I know a ghost story when I see one. It's a first-hand account of a ghostly or maybe corpse-like woman who appeared each night looking just like their Zelda. No matter the era, it seems people can't resist sharing a good ghost story. A bit like how there have been eyewitness accounts of our Zelda in the newspaper, even though she's missing. Could our Zelda be a ghost too? No, of course not. There's no such thing. As a believer in science, I should know better than to suggest such things. Please forget I said anything. My dude, you live in a fantasy world. Believing in magic is completely fine if it's backed up by evidence, of which it's in abundance. $100. Very nice. I knew you could do it. I'm excited to get a look at this.
Oh. Oh.
This is unbelievable. The details are unclear, but essentially, the Chamberlain trusted in Mineru and Zelda's predictions and wanted to help. She put forth the suggestion to Mineru to build a mechanism that could make her stone tablets float in the sky.
Oh.
Which I take it are the very tablets that you found, Link. Simply incredible. In finding the fantastic devices that they built to preserve these records, you fulfilled the wishes she wrote of here. And it doesn't end there. If I'm reading this right, it suggests that their Zelda worked with Mineru to raise the Temple of Time into the sky. The idea of the Temple of Time, a grand edifice built in that ancient era, being lifted to the skies to await a hero. Trust me, that's what it says. Although given the appearance of the Sky Islands after the upheaval, perhaps it's not so far-fetched as it seems. There are so many revelations here, my hands are trembling from all the strange, exciting ideas. And that's from merely reading an account long removed from the event. What must it have been like for the Chamberlain to live through it? Very good, I thank you, not just with words, but with this as well. One left to find. Oh, I found it.
Oh. Oh.
It seems this is the last of the records. The royals who the Chamberlain served so faithfully were gone one by one. It's heartrending to read. Her pain comes across so clearly in her words. What's less clear from these entries is the cause of all these partings. Well, each new mystery is an opportunity to do more research. If I keep digging, someday I'll unravel it. Like the noble Chamberlain, I must do my part. Very good. Thank you. Have money. Wasn't this the final stone tablet? We collected all 13 of them! I can't believe it. I translated the whole history. I'm gonna need a moment. Now that I've read all of it, well, to step outside my role as researcher, I'm deeply impressed with the author. I would very much have liked to meet her, if only the vast gulf of time didn't separate us. But of course, collecting the 13 records on these tablets would have been impossible without your cooperation, Link. In recognition of your work as a member, well, honorary member, of the survey team, I want you to have this cloth. I've never felt prouder to be a researcher than today. It's all compiled on the wall. Gained some precious understanding from my analysis of the text discovered. It contains not just facts, but an important record of her feelings. I want to continue my research so I can convey these feelings to the rest of the world. Thank you very much. Alright, that was fun and profitable. Okay. I want to dye some things and change out the fabric on my glider. I came into some money recently. I can splurge a little bit on glamour. Trick question. Glamour is the only thing to spend money on. Addicted Fox, I want to look my best at all times. And sometimes inspiration strikes and I have to spend like 3 million gil. Glamorous Pog. Yes, see? Mongoose gets it. We look at the paraglider. Let's go with Zonai. you can just use ice fruit for white dye now? Oh, that's so much cheaper than the first game. In the first game, you had to use silent princesses. Oh, I shouldn't have skipped that cutscene, I'm sorry. They dunked him in the vat. I've seen that cutscene a bunch of times, so I skipped it by instinct, I'm sorry.
Mmm.
I should really start posting my glamours to my Twitter. Or maybe not Twitter. Twitter's kind of gone to shit recently. Maybe that new Miss Key website that I've seen around. Well, not new, but it's been getting popular. Cece's been sneaking off in the middle of the night. Until Twitter dies off, you can still use it. Fair enough. I don't think it's anything sinister, but the election is soon, and don't want surprises to hurt her chances. Tail her sister, find out where she's going, what she's up to, and get back. I tried following her, but she spotted her. Got yelled at. Oh, I feel that. If I find out what she's doing, she'll reward me. She'll ask for help, cause the villagers can't find out. Alright, I can do that. What do you want? Love's fire burns forever. What's the matter? You can tell me, weirdly handsome dude. You look like you've been places. Sure, things are peaceful in the old village, but it's a jungle out there in the world. That's why I stick around here checking out the scene, making sure no strangers put the moves on Miss Ivy. Wait, I mean, that's why I make sure no strangers come in from outside to disturb the peace. Ivy, you said? You forgot the miss. Always add the miss. Miss Ivy, is the poster girl for the East Wind General Store. There's no problem if you want to talk to Miss Ivy. Just keep the naive, I just moved here, won't somebody show me around act to a minimum. Not that anyone can be as young, guyish, or fast and fashion-esque as me. By the way, quick question for you, big guy. Link canonically is 5'2", by the way. What kind of present do you think would make Miss Ivy at Eastwind happy? I'm not asking for me, you understand. A friend of a friend wanted advice, and I'm having a tough time with the answer. Obviously, I can't just go ask her directly. Let me know if you think of something. Casually burns down the dye shop to pass the time. And that's how I got banned from Hateno. Sounds about normal for me. I'm not that bad, am I? I literally threw a bomb at a tree last stream. Yeah, that does sound like something that I would do. Just to burn it. Well, look, the kid said that he wanted to light it up. I think he did a decent job, but he didn't finish it. I finished it for him. I love this sword. It's so good looking. Something I need to find is the Hyrulean Shield. It's like on my list of things that I want to get before I fight Ganon. It's like I want the Hylian Shield, I want the Fierce Deity outfit. Because, like, I know the way my mind works, and as soon as I kill Ganon, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm done with Tears of the Kingdom. So I want to do as much stuff as I can before finishing the game. Being kind of suspicious in the middle of town, with lots of people around. Conspicuously just like glancing around looking for Tails. Building condemned, do not enter. Alone at last. Should I have slipped inside behind her, I wonder? Well, what I can do, Fox sees but did not see. I saw tomatoes. And then she leaves quest. No, I didn't leave the quest. What I'm doing is I'm looking for a well, thinking, oh, maybe I can jump down the well, get underneath that thing, and ascend into it. Fox overthinks again. The issue is eyes.
Yeah?
Really, the silo across the way? So that's where my sister's been spending her time. What I still want to know is what is she doing in there? The window is up too high. Gotcha. Yeah, I thought it might be something like that, but I had already committed to waiting. Okay, I'm burning down a potato. Just a little bit. You can't hide if there's nothing left to hide in. This reminds me of the Windfall Bomb shop from Wind Waker. Where you sneak in through like a back window. I never noticed the detail before, but his mouth is stitched shut. Reminds me of that one movie, I think it's called Hocus Pocus. The one with the three witches that, like, steal away children to maintain their vitality. And the girl's brother, they turned into a cat and made him immortal so that he would suffer forever for defying them. It's a bit of a Halloween classic. I believe Disney owns the copyright. Perfect. I do believe nobody saw me. I'm free to enjoy another of my late night meals in secret. Ah, how I enjoy my nightly vegetables. The shine, the luster, the fragrance. Yes, indeed, this is luxury dining. And so, without further ado, let us tuck in. Om nom 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 nom. Ah, so scrumptious. The crisp, smooth taste is a sign that they were grown on a diet of pure water. Thanks to the farmer's deft touch and the quality of the soil, I can even eat the skin without misgivings. Honestly, the vegetables from anywhere but Hateno Village simply don't count. They're nowhere near as filling. Though I built a reputation on flash and glamour, here in private I must admit that the simple, unadorned things are best. There's simply no denying it, alas. But now that I'm full for tonight, best to return home. If I don't return quickly, Sophie might suspect something. This is how you know this game is fake. How do I know this game is fake? People being excited about vegetables. I mean, good carrots are delicious. Carrots are best when they're raw. Don't cook carrots. Carrots are disgusting when they're cooked. But raw, they're delicious. Really? This island across the way? What? I thought she'd been hiding something big. Is that really all there was to it? I know my sister says a lot about charisma and style, and has to do everything in the most ostentatious way possible. But between you and me, her tastes are pretty plain. She loves the slow life here in Hateno. She probably told you she came back here because of development or whatever. The truth is, she just wanted to eat the vegetables grown in her hometown again. At least I'm pretty sure that's the case. Either way, I'm glad she wasn't up to anything scandalous. Have this. My sister really is a handful sometimes. Both she and Reed want the same things, you know? I can't understand why they don't just work together instead of going to such bizarre lengths. But yeah, carrots are delicious when they're raw. At no other time. Antonyms. We're gonna have to disagree on this one. Oh, you're the traveler I saw at Dentist Clothing, right? Did you come to check up on me because you were worried? Yeah, I lost my head a little there. This guy looks a bit like Jesus. I lost my head a little there. I'm not too proud of the way I behaved. But don't you worry about me. I have a couple tricks up my sleeve against Cece. I might not be able to pull one of them off in time for the election. So I'm focusing on the second plan to bring back a taste that nobody's tried here in years. What kind of taste? Way back when, my grandfather worked with someone from the village to get a special kind of food. It was too ahead of its time to catch on, so it never went further than the first trial run, but I never forgot it. Even today, I can still recall the gooey mouthfeel of the one bite my grandfather shared with me. In the back of my mind, I've always wanted to make it a signature staple of this village. If I could accomplish that, then I'd have something that could stand up to Cece. Except I can't remember who my grandfather worked with or what they made. And now that I think about it, it also had a unique pungent scent. If I could just smell that aroma again, it might jog my memory. But don't worry about my problems. I hope you have a nice relaxing time in our village. Have you tried the fresh milk they make on the farm up the hill? I never start my morning without a glass. Gooey mouthfeel pungent scent. Made out of farm ingredients. It could be a poutine. Then again, poutine isn't really pungent, it just smells really good. Mostly because it's gravy. Gravy smells really good. Well, at least if you make it right, it does. Well, you're a new face around here, if I'm any judge. Welcome to Hateno Pasture. Love to get some sun. Don't my cows look happy to be out sunbathing? Here to buy fresh milk? Sure. Sure you are. The milk from my cows is the best in Hateno. The secret's in the special feed I make for them. Except I've been having trouble getting my hands on acorns to mix up any more of it. Used to be tons of acorns all over the ground in the forest out back. No idea where they all went. Probably the squirrels started taking over and grabbing them all for themselves. Sometimes they drop the acorns they carry if you startle them, but they're quick. I need at least 3 acorns to make my special feed, so it's a real problem. My daughter Coin is always out staring into that pond, so I doubt she'd be any help. Have some acorns. No fooling? Well, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Not with me at my wit's end and all. I don't know if this one rightly makes up for it, but have a bottle on me. I was keeping it squirreled away, but no reason to be a miser about it now. I better go mix up a batch of feed right away now that I got some more acorns. If you ever want more fresh milk, I'll swap you some for 3 acorns. Call it a special trade, just for you. I just felt like causing problems. Oh, that's right, there was like a school over there. Drink water? I can do that. Sippies. Yes, indeed, sippies. Sippies are good. This is a really shit jungle gym. Yes, what is it? This was Poor's assistant in the first game. Oh, it's you, Link. Haven't seen you in... Link, you're back? I like how they cheekily refuse to clarify how long it's been between games. Ah, my apologies for the outburst. Clearly you're back in town then. But what of Princess Zelda? Ah, Zelda is still missing, which is the sole reason you came here alone. That makes more sense. That's not true. I know exactly where Zelda is. Zelda built this school, you see. She cared so much about the children. I'm sure this would be one of her first stops if she had returned. Well, this is the thing about them disappearing, not about the time between games. Yeah, but like, whatever. Right now we're covering history, which was very important to Princess Zelda. We're focusing on Hyrule's history alongside the Calamity. You know, Link, you're welcome to sit in on a lesson if you like. That said, class is ended for today, but I hope to see you here tomorrow morning. Oh, hi there. Oh, you got a pickaxe with Fortune 5? Very nice. I need to find a good source of enchantment books. Finally, Cliff and I are playing on the same Minecraft server. You tried that / did that, didn't get a Korok. Well, clearly, you lacked Fox charisma. If you go too far, it doesn't register as something. That's also a possibility. Or maybe you just lack Fox charisma. You came and got it later, but you had to do it twice. Okay, so what I really want to do now is I want to find like a traveling fashion person and learn more about... My, we meet again. How goes your journey? Wonderfully, I hope? This is normally where I'd give you a chance to respond, but I'd like to talk about me instead. Truly a kindred spirit. Once I was a woman without ambition. Sure, I had my twin loves of fashion and travel, but I didn't have drive. But Cece's design spoke to me. They said, Nishi, take these fascinations and turn them into action. Now I'm a changed woman, chasing the treasures of another... Okay, Great Bandit. Please tell me where they are. Cave within Walnut Mountain, near Hateno. Oh, that was cute, she trapped. Cave in Walnut, near Hateno. Okay, so I guess she's just not gonna clearly label it for me anymore. Whatever, I can work with that. Haha, she hurt herself, that was cute. I laugh at her as though I wouldn't do the exact same thing. That was a weird sound bug. I don't know if the sound cut out for you as well. You think only the tutorial gave proper hints. Okay, this is actually really bad. Because this means instead of following a GPS marker, I'm following directions. So this is going to be difficult. It's like somewhere on the mountain. How is this helpful? You can give a better hint here? Please do. East side. Thank you very much. Around the shrine. Yeah, I can work with that. Like this region? Okay. Yeah, I can work with that a lot better. Again, Tulin just does not have chill. It's not a word in his vocabulary. The boy can indeed shoot. Ow. I did not appreciate that. I should really start using up these gloom swords. Not gonna lie, I kind of enjoy that character archetype where he or she I should say, where there is smug little brat who's like really self-assured, and then it's just like, no, they can back it up. They are exactly as awesome as they say they are. And that's Tulin. That's what Tulin is. They're not egotistical, they're just confident and correct. The archer that smells of sunflowers. I have no idea who that is. Is that like a Game of Thrones thing? You need to make me watch Samurai Champloo. Yeah, I've never heard of that. Rather, I've heard of it, but I've got no idea what it's about. Or why I'd, like, care. I just heard the name. Let's use a Gloom Saber. This attack. This is appropriately edgy for a Gloom Sword, I think. Alright, you know what? give me the elevator pitch. What's... Oh, that Pokemon got fucked. What's it about? Quintessential samurai anime. What if I don't particularly care about samurai? Like, if you just say samurai anime, that really doesn't mean anything to me. Like, is it a good action anime? Is it like a good character-driven anime? Action mostly, but you think I'd like Fu. Yeah, maybe. Alright, I'll make you watch Katana Gatari, and you can make me watch Samurai Champloo. Did I watch and enjoy Cowboy Bebop? I have never seen Cowboy Bebop. Aw, you're pouting. I'm sorry, I just... The concept doesn't inherently appeal to me. Weapons really don't last very long in this game. But yeah, just to clarify, I'm not saying that like these things are uninteresting, just that I've never taken an interest in them. It doesn't help that I probably spent half of it on the unused version. I don't know, I don't think I used the Gloom Swords very much, if at all. That's just a moblin. Oh, there's the shrine. Can I use this to like smack it open? No, I cannot. Okay, fingers crossed. Fierce Deity. You know what? We take those. It's not Fierce Deity, but it's got the same effect that I really like, which is attack up. And now between Fierce Deity and Barbarian, I have permanent attack up 3rd rank, which is really nice. Fierce Deity is basically just a cooler looking Barbarian. Alright. I guess now I just go back and I look for another hint. This might be something that I have to look up, is just the location of the caves with the armor inside. Just because if I don't do that, I'm going to spend God knows how long finding the woman to give me a hint. And then, like, running around like a headless chicken trying to find the cave. I don't know, I'll think about it. Most of them I need to look up. Yeah, I might prepare, like, a list of them to work on. Oh shit. Another thing that... At least 5 of them I've walked past NPCs who would have told me. Oops.
Oh.
I was gonna say, yeah, another thing that I need to do is the Hateno village, not the Hateno, the Terry Town quest. Just because the very thought of it makes me want to cry. So I'm gonna have to do that off stream because I'm not interested in making an exhibition of my agony. The fashion bring you to town as well. Before, folks came to veggies, but now they show up for gaudy CC stuff. What are you after? Outfits. Ah, makes sense. Guess she is world famous. CC's shop is the tacky one on the left.
Oh.
Even my wife is gaga about her stuff. You see this hat I'm wearing? Nikki's the one who insisted I keep it on. Give me a light, tough straw hat, and... don't let the wife hear I said so. She thinks it looks good on me. What you have here is me trying to come up with a new kind of vegetable, but I haven't had much luck so far. Still, if I quit so soon, I'd be a poor excuse for a farmer, wouldn't I now? Well, talking to that guy wasn't very productive. I feel ripped off. So does Addison. Fair point, I suppose. Let me just add a little bit more support so it doesn't go anywhere. $20. Electro mushrooms. And another muddle bud. I wonder if the implication is that this guy's on drugs. Oh, hello there.
Hi.
Cave that runs through Walno Mountain. So it's the same cave. What? Cave within Walnut Mountain. Gosh dang it. Okay, I'll go back for more. Or is there a second cave? I found it. So she's giving me hints to a thing that I've already found? Is that what's happening here? Because this is the only one in the area. Well, where else am I okay, whatever. Oh hey, Spectacle Rock. Wait, shouldn't Spectacle Rock be on Death Mountain? Whatever. It's by proximity. Gotcha. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to start looking for chests. So the chest icon means that I've done it, right? Chests means I got all the chests. Okay. Then yeah, I'll start looking for the chests that I haven't gotten. Just in case it's something good. It also gives me a reason to go back into the shrines. I like it in the shrines. I kind of feel like I'd be completely okay with a puzzle game that just played like Breath of the Wild. Actually, wait, there are a bunch of puzzle games that are exactly like that. What am I saying? Well, not exactly, but... I wouldn't mind a game that was just shrines, with like, no interconnecting game. Speaking of puzzle games, Talos Principle, very good game. If you're into puzzles at all, consider playing the Talos Principle. You know what? Screw this thing. Not like I have anything else to spend these on these days. Oh. Oh wait, no, never mind. These things will double as light sources and as markers to indicate where I've been already. That first one just exploded and died. That was not fun. Is there anything fun going on back here? No, there is not. I'll just make Link do some squats. Everybody should have a nice butt. This one took you the longest, you say? Oh hey, look at that. Did she saying it make me look up? Nope, I just happened to look up. Well, that's everything now, in that shrine. pure coincidence, but it worked out really, really, really well. Ah. Ah. What you have to realize is that the chaos within me wants the funniest outcome in every situation. Crystal Skull. You can only you can only coast on that one for so long, my friend. Yeah, no, this is funnier. Oh, I forgot to hit the glide button. Oopsie. Yeah, but you said yourself today, still salty. You know what? Not salty anymore. I am over it. Liar. I don't know, does the laughter in my voice not paint a different picture? I'm having a great time. Ah, that was really funny. It's like, oh, this one took me the longest, immediately finds it. Where might a chest be? I have an idea. Thought so. Yeah, overall, the chests in the shrines haven't been incredibly impressive, but it's completion, so I'll do it. Is it though? Well, I mean, it puts a mark on the map. I don't know if it, like, increments the completion percentage that shows up when you beat the game. At least assuming it does in this game like it did in Breath of the Wild. It puts a mark on the name of the shrine when you hover over the map icon of the shrine. Semantics. Breath of the Wild didn't have a percentage. Yes, it did, it just didn't show up until you beat Ganon. And then Koroks were literally 70% of it. I guarantee you, Breath of the Wild... Yeah, load a save file where you've defeated Ganon, open the map, and in the bottom left, there'll be a percentage. It's not, like, broken into anything. It just is like, this is how much of the game you've done. And the thing about it is that literally everything is given exactly the same weight. So, like, killing Ganon is exactly as much completion as finding a single Korok. You don't remember anything about a percentage. I guarantee you it's there. Like I say, it does not show up until Ganondorf is dead. Like, you have to kill Ganon and then reload the save that has Ganondorf dead. But it's there, it's a thing. He's checking. That's great. I love it. Yeah, like I say, I promise you it's there. Load a file where you killed Ganondorf, and there'll be a percentage there. Like I say, I promise you it's a thing. Where bottom left of your map. Like open this map screen, and like down where the Korok Forest is, well, down where my boobs are, there should be a percentage. Have you beaten Ganondorf on that file? Is it a file with a star on it? Yes, well, there should be a percentage. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, bottom right? Okay, I was a little bit off. But yeah, like I say, the biggest problem with it, like I say, is that there's absolutely no weighting. No weighting. You're over 79%. Yeah. Like I say, there's no weight. So, like I say, killing Ganondorf or clearing a Divine Beast, each of those is exactly as much completion as finding a single individual Korok. Like, don't get me wrong, completion percentages are absolutely a good thing. I just feel like they should be a little bit more informative than that, because, like, that thing gives you absolutely no really useful information. It's like, okay, you're at 79%, where's the last 21%? It doesn't tell you. You can't use that information in any meaningful way. It's not even like, oh, you got, like, 300 out of 400 Korok seeds, so you know to focus on Koroks. It's just like, nope, there's still more game. Somewhere. Have fun figuring it out. Yeah, over there, exactly. I am starting to think that there isn't going to be anything really interesting in these shrines. Kitty face. Alright, if I go around and I clear all these shrines out, is it just gonna be a bunch of Zonite weapons? Because if it is, I'll stop doing this. Because honestly, I'm not having fun. I'm just doing it because I think I might get armor out of it. You see where the armor is now. Caves. Gotcha. Okay, I'll finish this one up and then I'll go somewhere else. Cheat. Yeah, I like cheating. Cheating is fun. You should cheat in every game, especially ones with other players. Ow, Bonk. You know what? That reminds me. I have not played Cheat, the card game, in a very long time. I wonder if I could find anybody to play it with. I never heard of it. Basically the way it works is... basically the way it works is like... you have a hand full of cards, and you want to empty your hand. You want to have no cards left in your hand. And the way you accomplish that is you put down 1 to 4, well, you put down any number of cards from your hand face down, and you declare that you are putting down cards. Like, I would pull, and they have to like be the same number, I think, or maybe the same suit. So it's like, I'm putting down 2 hearts, or I'm putting down 2 2s. And the thing is, it's face down. You might be lying. So it's a game where you have to like bluff. So like you put down 2 cards, you say I'm playing 2 2s, and the other players, it's a game that you typically play with 4 players. They have the option to call your bluff. Blind man's bluff, is that what it's called? I know the game is being called Cheat. Just cheat. But yeah, they can either call your bluff or not. If they call your bluff and you were bluffing, you have to pick up every single card that had been played up to that point. If you're not bluffing and they accuse you of bluffing, the person who accused you, has to pick up the entire pot of cards that was played. Liar's dice. Yeah, like I say, I know it by the name cheat. But like picking up the entire pot isn't quite as devastating as it would be in certain other games, because the person who picked up the pot can put down a play like, oh, I'm playing 4 aces, and dump 4 cards at once out of their hands. So like, you typically lose like a turn or two of momentum, but it's not that big of a deal. And it just goes around until... until one person is out of cards. Also, I think you draw a card every turn, and it's played with 2 full decks of cards. I might be wrong on that second bit, though. Like I say, it's been a long time. I'd have to brush up on the rules. But yeah, fun social engineering game. I have a lot of fun with those kind of games where, like, the objective is to lie to people. Like broadly speaking, where the objective is to lie to people. It's like you draw a card, you get kind of like excited, you put down that card and a card from like the far left of your hand, and it's just like, I'm playing 2 aces. And they're just like, oh, she just drew the card that she needed. But you've actually just dumped like a 7 and an 8 that have no partners, and the other 4 cards in your hand are like the 4 aces that you've been sitting on this entire time without playing, in order to like make people think that you've got like a brick hand. And then on the next turn, you're just like 4 aces, and you win. Actually, wait, I spawned in that cave. I didn't have to ascend out of it. I'm flattered, but I'm going to have to decline that particular shield. Ooh, ruby. Oh, lots of valuables, look at that. But yeah, games like Cheat, Trouble in Terrorist Town, like Among Us. I love games like that. Among Us slightly less than the other two, just because like sometimes you have a lot less agency. Like the other players can just decide that you're going to lose because they don't like you, and then there's nothing you can do about it. A long time ago, I used to regularly play Trouble in Terrorist Town, which is basically a Gary's mod version of Among Us. I used to play a lot of Trouble in Terrorist Town with this one guy, who I was like friends with from high school. And the problem was that I was actually way too good at it. So it got to the point where whenever people started dying and they had no clue who it was, he would immediately turn around and accuse me, and then get me killed, regardless of whether or not I was actually at fault. And it just made the entire game incredibly unfun, because it's just like, a lack of evidence was taken as evidence that I was responsible. Just means they were never a friend. Yeah, this is the same guy who ghosted me over $50 that he owes me. So, yeah, not really somebody who was, not really somebody who is, that good of a friend in the first place. To clarify, he owes me $50. He still technically owes me $50. That's 3 times I said it. Yeah, I'm still kind of salty. This is also the same guy who spent all of his money going to multiple concerts every single month. The guy who never had money for anything, and when I was just like, well, you have a job, don't you? Where's all that money going? And he's just like, oh, I spent it on concerts and then bills take the rest away. And I'm just like, well, why don't you stop going to concerts for a couple of months and pay off those bills completely? And he's just like, no. Ow, bonk. You don't gotta bonk me. But yeah, we were friends, and now we're not. Life is just like that sometimes. I wonder if there'd be anything up there. Because that's where, Va Rudania, perched in the first game. Also, I wonder where the Divine Beasts went. Did they ever mention that? It's like, yes, we don't need them anymore. They probably got, decommissioned, but, where are they? They were pretty big. They were pretty purpose-built. Also... what was it? What happened? What happened to the Shrine of Resurrection? Because if you go there, it's literally just a pond in the middle of a cave. There's nothing there. They stripped the walls. It's like, what's up with that? Yeah, the theory is that it was used to make the towers. I guess. Oh, this is one that I found already. But the cave is not marked as complete. Oh, that'd be why. Well, the good news is, Milton is going to be extremely happy the next time we meet. Yeah, that little check mark on the caves that I found is actually really useful. Yeah, delicious. It would make me happy if he actually turned into a Satori after I fed him enough of those things. It's like, oh, he was right, and he's happy now. Let's keep the cape. I like the cape. Remember kids, if you want to break something, use your face. It's like, Ariel, it's use your head, and it's just like, that's not what I heard. Silly, silly things. It's getting a little bit late. Oh wow, the updraft, right. Yeah, slept. I'm not tired yet, I'm just a little bit loopy. I will say, since I don't have my job anymore, I no longer dread going to sleep at night. Which is nice. For those not in the know, my previous job was incredibly, incredibly abusive. Ow, bonk. I'm just saying, I'm not just being lazy, I got out of a shitty situation. Ow, bonk. Yeah, probably best not to dwell on things. Okay, Okay, there's either a Booble Frog or an armor piece in here somewhere, and I'm going to find it. I did kind of just run through the first openings I saw. Yep. Oh shoot. Well, it's like I gotta investigate them, and then I can look at alternatives if they're not correct. Oh, Pool Frog. That's it for that cave. Alright. I should restock on wood while I'm here. So, like, this cave isn't finished. There's something in here that I haven't found. But it's a very small cave, so I'm not sure what that could be. Oh wait, there's like an opening up there. Hold on. Yep, there it is. Alright, that did it. Another cave up there. Oh, you know what could be? You know what could have been kind of cool? they obviously didn't do that and they won't do it, but it might be kind of cool, is... Ow. What was I gonna say? If, while they were reforging or repairing the Master Sword, what if they gave you the option to reforge it as a different weapon type? I am using stealth armor. Touche. Maybe next game I'll have smithings. Yeah, but like... Imagine, like, making the Master Spear out of the fragments of the Master Sword. That kind of thing. Like permanently choosing a rechargeable weapon for the playthrough. Yeah, they would never do that, the Master Sword's way too iconic, but like, something like that could be really cool. Kind of like choosing a starter Pokemon. My tummy hurts now. It's okay. I got this. This is fine. Nah, I'm not sleepy or thirsty. I'm just a little bit anxious now. I'm thinking about things. I don't see any spears in this cave, so it's probably just a booble frog, but I mean, those are still worth getting. Oh, is this what I'm looking for? It probably is. I was like, is that a sphere? Am I about to eat my own words? Booble frog, excellent. I like how a lot of these just boil down to there's a hole in the ceiling somewhere, have fun. Yeah, frogs like ceilings. My tummy is actually starting to hurt, so after I finish up this last cave, I think I'm going to end the stream just a tiny bit early. Oh, this is awkward. I feel like I know you from somewhere, but I'm drawing a blank. But who you are isn't important. Though, members of the Yu clan should take care to keep themselves presentable. Oh, that's cool. He just doesn't care. Oh wait, no, that was the one. Okay, so there's...
Oh? Oh.
There's something else in here, somewhere. Oh, hello. Yeah, makes sense with me being a Blade Master now. Alright, well, my tummy hurts, so I think I'm gonna call it here. Thank you, everybody who dropped by. I really appreciate it. Please consider following if you haven't already. Oh, thank you for fanning me. Please consider following if you haven't already. Next stream will be tomorrow, starting at 6:30 Eastern. Assuming all goes according to plan. I hope to see you there. I hope you have a wonderful night and sleep well tonight. Goodbye.